What if I told you that the secret to finally sleeping through the night wasn't hiding in a pill bottle or buried inside a $2,000 memory foam mattress, but in your kitchen, in one cup, in one drink you've probably never even considered? Sounds too easy, right? But hear me out. Every night, millions of adults over 60 wake up sometimes twice, sometimes 5 times to make urgent, exhausting trips to the bathroom. And most just shrug and say, it's age, right? Wrong. And after 30 years in clinical medicine and more than 20,000 seniors treated, I can tell you, this isn't aging, it's a signal. A red flag, a warning flare, your body is firing off that something beneath the surface isn't right. Your nerves, your bladder, your prostate, your hormones, maybe all of the above. But here's the good news. You don't need another prescription. You don't need surgery. You don't even need to suffer another night. Because in this video, I'm going to reveal 5 natural, powerful, science-backed drinks that have helped real people, just like you, finally reclaim their sleep. And the most effective one? I'm saving that for last. So if you're tired of tiptoeing to the bathroom at 3 a.m., if you're ready to stop starting your day exhausted, foggy, and frustrated, stay with me. Because the drink you choose tonight just might be the turning point in your journey back to deep, healing sleep. This is Senior Health After 50, and tonight we drink to better rest. Number 5. Chamomile tea, the gentle nerve calmer. Of all the remedies hiding in plain sight, chamomile tea is perhaps the most underrated. It's been served for centuries as a calming evening ritual, but what many people don't realize is that chamomile is more than just a soothing sip. It's a biochemical ally for aging bladders and overstimulated nervous systems. Chamomile contains apigenin, a natural compound that binds to GABA receptors in the brain, the same receptors targeted by anti-anxiety medications like Valium and Xanax. But unlike pharmaceuticals, chamomile doesn't blunt your cognition or leave you groggy the next day. It gently slows down an overactive nervous system, helping the entire body, including the bladder, settle into a state of calm. Here's why that matters. As we age, many of us start to experience false alarms from the bladder. Those nagging urges to urinate in the middle of the night, even when there's hardly any urine present. The cause isn't always physical, it's often neurological. The bladder and brain are in constant communication, and when your nerves are overstimulated, the signals get scrambled. Chamomile helps rewire that miscommunication. It tells your brain and your bladder, relax, you're not in danger, you're allowed to rest. I advise patients to drink chamomile tea at least an hour before bed, not right before. This gives the tea time to calm your nervous system without filling your bladder right as you lie down. Now, let me tell you something that may surprise you. According to several insiders, Queen Elizabeth II had a strict nightly routine even into her later years. One that included a cup of warm chamomile tea, served in fine bone china, of course. While she rarely commented publicly on her health, those close to the palace noted that Her Majesty valued quiet evenings and restful sleep as part of her longevity strategy. And it makes sense. Even in her 92nd, the Queen displayed a sharp mind, excellent balance, and composure. For a woman juggling ceremonial duties, state visits, and family politics well into her 10th decade, quality sleep wasn't a luxury, it was a strategic necessity. Chamomile tea, in her case, wasn't just a royal tradition. It was part of a highly disciplined regimen to maintain calm under pressure and keep her physiology aligned. When your nervous system is calm, your body doesn't misfire. And when your bladder isn't receiving confused signals, it behaves, especially at night. Why it works biochemically. Reduces cortisol. Chamomile is known to lower the body's stress hormone, which in turn decreases bladder spasms. Anti-inflammatory properties. It reduces low-grade inflammation in the bladder lining, often the hidden cause of that urgent gotta-go feeling with little output. Balances the vagus nerve. This major nerve links your brain and bladder. Chamomile's effect on this nerve is gentle but profound. It signals safety, slowing down unnecessary muscle contractions. And unlike pharmaceuticals, there are virtually no downsides, no habit-forming risks, no liver burden, no groggy hangovers. It's easy to prepare, easy to find, and beautifully effective. So before you assume you need another prescription, try what royalty, research, and thousands of seniors already rely on. A single cup of chamomile and a full night's rest. Number 4. Corn silk tea, the forgotten urinary tonic. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you paid attention to those golden threads inside your corn husk? Most people toss them in the trash without a second thought, but traditional medicine practitioners, and yes, a few savvy researchers, know these delicate strands by another name: nature's urinary tonic. Corn silk isn't flashy, it doesn't come in fancy packaging or get hyped up by influencers, but make no mistake, it's one of the most powerful bladder-soothing remedies hiding in plain sight. Let's break it down. Corn silk is packed with plant-based flavonoids and antioxidants like mason and allantoin. These compounds reduce inflammation in the bladder wall and urethra, two key areas that, when irritated, trigger frequent urges to urinate. But unlike synthetic diuretics that can overstimulate your kidneys, corn silk works gently. It helps tone the urinary tract, relax inflamed tissue, and support smoother urine flow, all without flooding your system. That's why it's perfect for older adults, especially those with mild prostate enlargement, overactive bladder, urethral sensitivity post-menopause, or anyone waking up at night with a false urgency to pee. Drink 1 cup of corn silk tea 45 to 60 minutes before bedtime. This gives your body time to absorb its healing compounds without sending you straight to the bathroom. Don't drink it too late. Hydration timing is key. It's mild in taste, almost grassy, and slightly sweet. And if you're someone who dislikes herbal bitterness, corn silk tea is a gentle introduction to natural remedies. Corn silk tea doesn't have a commercial behind it, no marketing team, no celebrity endorsements. But it does have centuries of use, mountains of anecdotal evidence, and enough modern data to make me a believer. So if you've been running to the bathroom at night, only to release a few drops, or worse, feeling the pressure but nothing comes out, corn silk tea deserves a place in your evening ritual. This is a remedy rooted in history, verified by science, and validated by patients. Don't overlook the strands you used to throw away. They may just be the golden thread to a better night's sleep. Number 3. Pumpkin seed water, the unsung hero for prostate and bladder. When most people think of pumpkin seeds, they imagine fall decorations or a healthy snack sprinkled on salads. But what if I told you these humble seeds, when soaked properly, could help you sleep through the night without making 4 trips to the bathroom? For men over 60 and even women post-menopause, nighttime urination isn't just frustrating, it's debilitating. It wrecks sleep, drains your energy, weakens your immune system, and slowly chips away at your quality of life. And yet, hiding inside this small seed is a powerful combination of minerals, oils, and plant compounds that can help restore control where medication often fails. Let's talk about one of the most common but under-discussed culprits behind nighttime bathroom trips: benign prostatic hyperplasia, BPH, or simply an aging prostate that's decided to camp out around your urethra. Pumpkin seeds are rich in zinc, phytosterols, and magnesium, all of which are critical for prostate health. Zinc helps reduce swelling in the prostate. Phytosterols modulate hormone levels, especially DHT, and magnesium relaxes the smooth muscles lining the bladder and urethra. When soaked in water, these nutrients infuse into the liquid, creating a light, bladder-friendly remedy that hydrates and heals at the same time. How to make it? Take 1 tablespoon of raw, unsalted pumpkin seeds. Soak them in a glass of water for 4 to 6 hours, room temperature or refrigerated. Strain out the seeds and drink the water 30 minutes before bedtime. It's gentle, it's easy, it's powerful. A former urologist I once taught with Dr. Tom Lewis began experiencing mild BPH symptoms in his late 60s. Now imagine this, a urologist being woken up 3 times a night to urinate, and none of the prescriptions he recommended for others worked for him. Fed up, he experimented with pumpkin seed water after reading research from a Swiss medical journal. The results? I felt like my bladder had finally learned to whisper instead of yell, he told me. He's now 74, still teaching, still sleeping through the night. A study published in Urology International found that pumpkin seed extract significantly reduced symptoms of BPH over 12 weeks, especially nighttime urgency. Another trial from Germany showed that over 66% of participants experienced improved urinary flow and reduced nighttime frequency when taking pumpkin seed supplements. Unlike pharmaceutical alpha blockers, which can cause dizziness or sexual side effects, pumpkin seed water works gently without altering blood pressure or libido. And the best part? You don't need to wait 6 months to feel the results. Many seniors I've worked with report better sleep in 3 to 5 days. Can women drink this? Absolutely. While men benefit from its effect on the prostate, women, especially postmenopausal, benefit from the magnesium and zinc, which help calm overactive bladder and support pelvic floor integrity. Can I eat the soaked seeds afterward? Yes. In fact, I encourage it. They're still loaded with fiber and protein. But if you're sensitive to seeds at night, stick to the water. Will this interfere with my medications? It's unlikely, but always check with your doctor. Pumpkin seed water is incredibly mild and typically safe alongside most medications. Look, I've prescribed every bladder medication on the market: oxybutynin, tamsulosin, finasteride. They have their place. But if you're looking for a low-cost, no side effect, gentle solution to that maddening nighttime bathroom dash, start here. This isn't some ancient remedy with no science. It's a clinically supported tool backed by tradition, biology, and common sense. And whether you're a billionaire investor, a retired urologist, or just someone who wants to make it through the night without disrupting your sleep or your dignity, pumpkin seed water deserves a place in your nightly ritual. Number 2. Warm almond milk with turmeric, the anti-inflammatory dream blend. This isn't just a bedtime beverage, it's a quiet revolution in a cup. When most people think of almond milk, they think of dairy alternatives or trendy coffee shop orders. But when it comes to managing nighttime urination, especially in people over 60, almond milk becomes something else entirely. A bladder-friendly foundation for one of nature's most powerful healing agents, turmeric. Let's break down why this warm, golden drink has become a nightly ritual for thousands of seniors, and why it might be the missing piece in your nighttime healing routine. Why almond milk? As we age, the lining of the bladder becomes more sensitive to irritation, especially from acidic or dairy-based beverages like cow's milk. Almond milk, on the other hand, is naturally low in acid, free of lactose and casein, and rich in magnesium, a mineral that helps relax smooth muscle tissue, including the bladder wall. This makes it incredibly gentle on the urinary system and perfect as a bedtime base. Enter turmeric, nature's inflammation fighter. Turmeric isn't just a kitchen spice, it's one of the most studied anti-inflammatory compounds in all of functional medicine. Its active component, curcumin, targets the exact type of chronic, low-grade inflammation that irritates the bladder, inflames the prostate, and triggers nighttime urgency. But curcumin doesn't stop there. It also lowers C-reactive protein, CRP, a marker of systemic inflammation, relaxes the pelvic floor muscles, enhances the body's melatonin response, improving sleep quality. Now, here's the trick. Curcumin absorbs poorly on its own. That's why we always add a pinch of black pepper. It contains piperine, which boosts curcumin's bioavailability by over 2,000%. How to make the drink. 1 cup unsweetened almond milk, preferably warm, not boiling. Half teaspoon turmeric powder. A pinch of black pepper, optional but highly recommended. Sprinkle of cinnamon or nutmeg for taste. Stir well, sip slowly, and feel the body soften into rest. Timing tip: drink it 30 to 45 minutes before bed. It gives your bladder time to adjust and lets the turmeric begin calming inflammation before you drift off. Michelle Obama is widely admired for her grace, discipline, and vibrant energy qualities she maintains well into her 50s. While she's known for her exercise and nutrition habits, she's also been open about managing the effects of aging and perimenopause. In her memoir and interviews, Michelle has spoken about how inflammation was a hidden driver of fatigue, disrupted sleep, and aches she began experiencing in her mid-50s. One of her go-to remedies? A golden milk variation, almond or oat milk gently warmed with turmeric and cinnamon. According to her wellness team, she uses it as part of her wind-down routine, not just for the body, but for the mind. And here's the powerful part. Michelle doesn't rely on caffeine to push through fatigue. She treats sleep as sacred. It's not surprising that women across the country, especially those over 50, have adopted her golden milk routine as part of their nighttime defense against inflammation and urinary issues. Can I use oat milk instead? Yes, though almond milk is lower in natural sugars and slightly more bladder-friendly. What if I'm already on medication for inflammation? This drink is safe for most people, but always check with your doctor if you're on blood thinners or have kidney issues. Can men benefit too? Absolutely. In fact, turmeric's effects on prostate swelling are well documented in male patients with nocturia. You don't need to overhaul your entire routine. You don't need new prescriptions. You don't even need to change your diet. All you need is 1 warm cup of almond milk infused with turmeric and black pepper, sipped with intention. This isn't just comfort in a cup, it's your nighttime nervous system support, bladder healer, and sleep enhancer. Try it for 1 week. You may just remember what it feels like to wake up rested again. Number 1. Banana Cinnamon Tea, the ultimate bedtime elixir. Among all the natural remedies I've studied and prescribed over the years, this one still surprises people the most. Banana, cinnamon, water. 3 ingredients that sound more like dessert prep than a urologic protocol. But don't be fooled. When combined and consumed the right way, this humble tea can dramatically reduce nighttime urination, soothe nerves, balance blood sugar, and promote the kind of deep, uninterrupted sleep many adults over 60 haven't felt in years. Let's break down the magic behind the banana, cinnamon, bedtime tea and why it works when so many over-the-counter solutions fall short. Bananas are rich in potassium and magnesium, 2 minerals that are essential for relaxing smooth muscle tissue like the bladder wall, supporting nerve function, reducing nocturnal cramps and restlessness, promoting parasympathetic, rest and digest, nervous activity. A lot of seniors suffer from what's known as nocturnal bladder overactivity, which isn't caused by fluid volume, but by nerve misfiring. Your bladder spasms when it's only partially full, and instead of resting through the night, you're dragged into the bathroom again and again. Banana helps calm that misfiring. Here's the hidden piece most people overlook. Blood sugar spikes at night are a major cause of nighttime urination. When your glucose rises too high after dinner or dessert, your kidneys step in to filter the excess sugar, which pulls water along with it. That means more urine production, even hours after your last drink. Cinnamon is a natural insulin sensitizer. It helps regulate blood sugar levels and reduce that post-meal glucose spike that may be silently waking you up at 1 or 2 a.m. to pee. How to prepare banana cinnamon tea. 1 ripe banana, peeled, not overripe. 2 cups water. Half teaspoon ground cinnamon. Instructions. Slice the banana into thick pieces. Add banana slices and cinnamon to the water. Bring to a gentle boil for 10 minutes. Strain and sip the warm tea 30 minutes before bed. No sugar needed. It's naturally sweet, soothing, and delicious. After leaving office, former U.S. President Bill Clinton faced serious health issues, triple bypass surgery, weight gain, and chronic fatigue. But by his mid-60s, he began a major shift in lifestyle, embracing plant-based, anti-inflammatory foods and better sleep hygiene. One of the natural remedies his nutritionist introduced him to was banana cinnamon tea, not for its taste, but for its impact on sleep, blood pressure, and bladder health. Why? Because Clinton suffered from the very problem millions of older men face, a large prostate and poor sleep. His team focused not on medication alone, but on holistic support, potassium, magnesium, blood sugar control, and inflammation reduction. Banana cinnamon tea checked every box. Today, Clinton's in his mid-70s and still delivering speeches, writing, and leading global philanthropic efforts. With a level of energy that would exhaust most 40 years old, his transformation wasn't about superfoods or supplements, it was about restoring balance. The science behind the blend. Potassium and magnesium help relax the detrusor muscle of the bladder, easing urgency. Cinnamon improves insulin sensitivity, reducing glucose-driven nighttime urination. Natural melatonin synergy. The compounds in banana enhance tryptophan uptake, supporting melatonin production. Gut calming effect. Warm banana tea soothes the gastrointestinal tract, reducing gas, bloating, and tension in the abdominal region, which can also compress the bladder. This drink may seem too simple to matter, but simplicity is often where real healing begins. It's not a quick fix pill, it's a biological reset. It addresses nerve overstimulation, prostate tension, blood sugar surges, inflammation, digestive bloating, and it does all of that while wrapping your system in a calm, warm embrace that whispers, "You can rest now." Whether you're a retired judge, a former world leader, or just someone tired of staring at the bathroom ceiling light at 3 a.m., this tea deserves a place in your nightly ritual. You don't need to fight your bladder anymore. Let nature do the work while you sleep. Let me leave you with this. If you're over 60 and find yourself waking up night after night, staring at the ceiling, shuffling to the bathroom, feeling like your body's falling apart, I want you to hear me loud and clear. You are not broken. You're not weak. You're not just getting old. You're responding to a signal, a gentle whisper from your body that something is off balance and that it desperately wants to heal. The good news? That healing doesn't require a cabinet full of pills or a waiting room full of specialists. Sometimes it starts with something as simple as what you sip before sleep. One drink. One warm, calming, natural drink. That's all it takes to begin shifting the tides in your favor. I've watched thousands of seniors take this small step, just one cup a night. And I've seen them sleep longer, move easier, think clearer, and most of all, wake up smiling again. And you can be next. Tonight, don't just make tea. Make a promise to your bladder, to your nervous system, to your future self who still wants to travel, play with grandkids, dance, laugh, and live. This is your moment. So go on, boil the water, steep the herbs, pour that cup, and give your body permission to do what it's been trying to do all along. Rest, repair, and wake up renewed. This is Senior Health After 50. And tonight, we drink not just to better sleep, but to a better life. Sleep well, my friend. You've earned it.